Have you imagined when you wake up one day, there would be no water to drink or shower? Or would you imagine if your daily water intake will really be as filtered and clear as crystals? Well, you should probably know that all of this would be possible with technologies. So, that's the reason of my research, which will be assisting in the transformation of water industry. This phase can be referred as an industrial revolution of 4.0, whereby you implement the usage of big data, Internet of Things, and cloud analysis. Big data is self-services machines, just like when you are ordering food at fast food restaurant on the self-service kiosk, and the cloud analysis theories will be applied when they receive and generate your orders immediately, while Internet of Things is basically a Wi-Fi or internet connection that connects you everywhere. As you can see, nowadays, Malaysia has been facing water problems literally on every year. One of the current issues is on how polluted Sungai Selangor is and how bad does it affect the society and the ecosystem. Plus, you could also identify that there is not much of Malaysia on criteria of assessment, especially with the aging infrastructure. These criteria need to be assessed immediately, especially on how to tackle the specific issues, like the water pollution issues and also the flood issues. In Malaysia, during monsoon season, most states will be suffering due to the flood, and yet a better water management control hasn't been applied. Not much to say to these problems, but all issues will all go back to one root, which is slow revolution in technologies. Besides, do you know that Malaysia is actually lagging behind in terms of water technologies? Take an example of Japan. Japan has been using a water-saving technologies or technologies that require their own issues as their own benchmark to innovate the water sector. For instance, the main issue in Japan is when the country is highly exposed to a natural disaster like the tsunami in 2011 with 0.9 magnitude earthquakes. These issues will actually be the benchmark before making a technologies that can tackle it. Not to be surprised, with the aid of IR 4.0, Japan has been inventing an earthquake resistance and leakage prevention water system. Now, Japan has achieved the world-leading and highly efficient water resource management. So, the big picture is to focus on the little issues of water management system and solve it immediately, especially with the help of big data technologies in IR 4.0 instead of just wait and pile the small issues which can consequence to an unfavorable conditions in the future. Well, this research will come in handy especially when analyzing the past trend of water management and innovate it according to the current trend for a better development of digital water system. We learn from the past, we innovate it to a better future. All of this could not be done without having a framework which can utilize the findings in the longer terms towards the realization of importance of IR 4.0. In fact, the National Water Balance Management System, NAWAS, is currently finding an opportunity to upgrade the water management system in most of the states, especially in the east of Peninsular Malaysia with the issues of flooding right now. In this research, a survey targeting the society with the age from 18 years old and above will be handed out for a better supporting details. This survey will be expected to see various water management issues in various states. Plus, some suggestions from the society can also be considered in order to tackle the water issues. Not forgetting, the most vital aspect is actually the awareness of the society towards the implementation of IR 4.0 in water management system. In a nutshell, you would not want to live in a modernized world but with water issues everywhere. Everyone needs water, you need water, I need water, every living thing needs water. So, we should take this golden opportunity to implement IR 4.0 technologies in water system, which bring up the revolution towards a sustainable and digitalization of water sector. In simpler words, just like how you would update your smartphones to a better feature, that is a very similar analogy on how you keep on innovate the water management sector to a better version. You should start to learn from now, use and implement these IR 4.0 technologies before all the robots be your boss in the future. Thank you.